So in honor of it being the weekend of July 4th, I just wanted to go ahead and sing you a song that represents America. Sing you a song that really represents the country that that flag is flying over. Make sure you place your hand on your heart. And the racism's still here, COVID's floating in the air, gave proof to those dummies that the pandemic is still here. Oh, say does Dr. Fauci that we gon' see 100K cases per day, or the land where healthcare ain't free? Y'all play too many games, too many games.
Online savage, real life average.
Y'all already know what I'm about to do. Make sure you head over to patreon.com/AdrianExpression and check it all out. Check it all out. From weekly podcast episodes to sneak peeks on what I'm working on to early content, girl, you will not want to miss anything that I'm throwing on up over there. Now, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't have a whole lot of stuff to talk about. I just wanted to turn on the camera and make some jokes and laugh and annoy y'all just a little bit. So that's exactly what I'm doing. But I mean, there still is a lot of stuff happening. Like I saw that one video of Miss Mama. I think we should stop calling them Karens at this point because it seems too playful for what they're actually doing. I saw one video of Miss Mama's whipping out a gun on these black women. I think it was a black woman and her daughter over a like verbal argument. I saw that happening. Miss Mama's, I think Jillian or something like that is her name. She was charged with assault along with her husband. Her husband lost his job. It's a lot of stuff going on with the NFL as well. Them girls said in the beginning of every game they're gonna play the Black National Anthem. I just I didn't read the comments of any articles that said that shit, but I can only imagine how angry some people are. It's just weird, but it's still weird to me that they keep throwing these things in our face like, oh, we're just gonna give them the Black National Anthem so they can shut the fuck up. It's just like, it's just whatever. Then they had this whole discussion about the Redskins changing their name. It's just like I said before, and many videos before, I said like, wow, I cannot believe that all these things were in place, they were there already, but it took us screaming and shaking shit up in the streets for y'all to be like, oh well, maybe we'll consider acting like y'all are human beings. It's just very annoying. And since we're on the subject of sports, y'all already know I do not pay too much attention to that area of life, that area of existence of the universe. I definitely stay away from sports. It's not something that agrees with my homosexual spirit, but something that definitely did was these pictures of Serena and Olympia. Now, let me tell you something. I don't know if celebrities got this. We already know they super rich, so they probably have some like secret baby formula or some shit they be putting in their kids' shit. But Olympia, girl, wasn't she just born yesterday? Wasn't she just born 2 seconds ago? Now, sis, I don't know how sis over here walking and sis got a whole tennis racket in her hand. It's like a whole ass human being. Like, goddamn, she was just born 2 seconds ago. But Olympia's here with her mom. I thought this picture was so cute. The fact that she got her little stance ready, says she's ready. She's ready. Anytime Serena Williams posts anything, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be standing, especially because of how some of y'all like to treat her ass. Definitely not cool with me, but this was really cool to see that. I think they were also on Instagram with Olympia's dad and they were playing around. It was just so cool to see it. I think I saw it yesterday and I was like, what the hell, Olympia? Girl, you walking around and talking and shit? Like, I must have jumped through a goddamn like wormhole, a warp in a time-space continuum, because I'm telling you, it feels like she was born last week. All right, now, so we definitely have to talk about Normani, and but more specifically, talking about Normani and this trash ass team that she has. There's absolutely no way. I don't know if anybody who is close to Normani can get these videos of her. Let her know that me and my timeline, we can do so much of it. Like the timeline on Twitter, all the people, the community I follow online, we can do so much of a better job at handling her career, managing her, than whatever the hell they're doing at, is it RCA or some shit? I don't know. But there are a whole bunch of rumors that are circulating. I will get into it in a minute, but I just want her to know that, you know, the reason why I'm passionate about it is because I kind of was unfair to Tinashe. I was like really dragging her ass earlier on. I mean, that was completely unnecessary, but when you look at the type of management that she was under, it's no wonder why like whatever she was putting out was not connecting. And then when she went, I think she went independent, and it's like a whole new artist. Like Tinashe is like completely out here putting her own vision into the shit that she's releasing. I think she just released something recently, like today. And it looks beautiful, it looks amazing, like she's getting her message across, sounds good, feels good, she's dancing all over the place, and she's really doing what she wants to do as an artist. And I think that's the most important part of being that type of artist, being in the industry, is to have control over your own ideas. Like, and the wrong management will completely mess up your whole career. So Normani, we got to talk. We have to talk. So there was this Instagram post. They were spilling some alleged tea. Now this is all alleged. These are just rumors flying around. This is like based off of conversations that, you know, people kind of heard. But basically they were saying the following things, and I want to go through them step by step. So apparently Normani's team, I think it was specifically one person, but I'm gonna just say Normani's team to just be fair. Normani's team apparently turned down a Chainsmokers collaboration because it was too pop. They're apparently trying to get her into the urban market. So this is what I don't understand. It's just this weird, preconceived notions based off of stereotypes and bullshit that people have whenever a black artist comes on the scene. It's like a black artist comes on the scene, you want to shove them in the urban market. First of all, what the hell is an urban market? Because I promise you, once they start to explain that shit, they're gonna be like, oh well, they're gonna do everything in their power to basically not say that, oh well, urban is just where we put all the niggas at. Like, ask them to explain what exactly is the urban market? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? Are you saying R&B? Are you saying pop? Are you saying hip hop? What the fuck are you saying? What's the urban market? Please stop. Please stop. So I don't know what this whole thing is, even though I do know what it is. When y'all see black artists, you automatically are just like, okay, so what? You like to make that nigga music? That's what y'all really walk up to them and, you like to make that nigga music? Normani has already shown us that she can be a pop girl. Like, she can be a pop girl. Why is management trying to fuck her up like that? Cause she's a nigga? And listen to this, they apparently don't want to spend money on promotion, so they're using collabs as promotion. And I feel like if you've been paying attention to what's been going on in her career, this news is annoying as hell, but it's not surprising. Like, you can see what they're doing. You can see how they built up so much momentum for certain songs, especially Motivation, and then that shit just went down the goddamn drain. They apparently think that she's too big to go on things like song association and shit like that. And it's like, y'all have been dropping the ball. So at this point, you need to be placing my good sis. You need to do like Matthew did Beyonce. Beyonce did not spend a moment sitting her ass down. She was in somebody's face. She was in somebody's endorsement deal. She was on somebody's TV show. She was on somebody's interview. She even interviewed with Tyra Banks. And I know if you watch that shit, you can tell she did not want to be there. But what I'm saying is, like, y'all have dropped the ball so much. Like, get my good sis to where she need to be. Please, what are y'all doing? So apparently management did admit that they messed up the rollout for Normani. And they're just like, oh, we're gonna prioritize making it better in the future. I'm just like, girl, please stop. Because the way that y'all have been, I mean, just how they do Normani's clothes, like they be rushing the stylists or rushing the designers to make some shit in less than 24 hours for when Normani hits the stage. Like, what are y'all doing? I know this may be a little bit random, like a whole ass rant about Normani, but I just saw it circulating on the internet. I could not help but speak about it. There is absolutely no way that someone is out here with a big ass song like Motivation, and then y'all just let it slip and slide like a goddamn water park. What made me the angriest was that whole like pop and urban thing. Like, please stop. Like, please, we're begging you at this point to stop putting black people in boxes. At this point, we're so tired, we're exhausted. You know, it's just, with everything going on, protest shit, sis got to even protest for her own goddamn career. Let sis be pop if she want to be pop. Obviously, it's giving the girls a pop, like she will give the girls a pop moment. Let her do what she want, goddamn. So if you are not aware, remember we did this whole live stream. We were talking about what happened with August Alsina and Jada Pinkett. There were a lot of jokes online talking about how Jada Smith was probably gonna take her ass to the red table talk and it's gonna be like this. So it was, we was joking. But then tell me why Jada came out here on Twitter talking about there's some healing that needs to happen, so I'm bringing myself to the red table talk. Now, if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you will have already heard this clip, but this is a preview of what Jada is going to be saying to Jada and Willow and whoever else is going to be around that red table on the next episode. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
In the effort of being transparent with my energy and being deliberate about my goal of clearing things up, I just wanted to bring you some history and some background as to what really happened. Now, if you think I was going to keep listening to Will sing the Fresh Prince theme song while he was smashing these cakes, then you better think again, okay? We all saw how my brother was massaging his shoulders, and I needed to take a weight off of mine. I was in the Matrix, but Will ain't Neo, okay? He ain't the one, baby, and that's just that. And that's where Willow go, Now, the interaction between August and I kind of started out like Kinko's, because if you saw that print, you would be doing the same thing. Now, I don't know why he took his anime hair up there with Angela's bird ass to talk about what went on, but it was just an interaction. It was just a moment. It was more of a soul tie, a transcendent experience of love and harmony vibrating on different universal planes. Now, just because we were on those red carpets and he was always hanging around me like a damn cat, doesn't mean that he was playing with my cat. Many people had a problem with me doing this, Now, I just wanted to say that if they want me to only fuck Will, then they better tell him to stop all that loud ass laughing in my ear when we trying to go at it. Ain't shit on this planet that funny.
I think Jada might get up there and start speaking in the abstract code that she loves so much. It's going to be so entertaining to watch. This is going to talk about August and I experienced nirvana. We intertwined our life forces. We elevated to a new dimension of existence with each other. Our energies were in sync. We were matched. And that's really all that was. Now, if you want to call that a romantic relationship, you can go ahead and call it that. She's really going to let you fill in the blank. She's going to give you the jigsaw pieces and let you put that shit together. I just want to know what the nature of the relationship was, girl, because y'all came up here saying that it was given very much tutor after school. It was given very much favorite teacher type of teaser. It was given very much, Ocean energy, mama energy. That's what it was given, girl. But August is over here saying that it was given very much, let me make you up and down till you say stop. Either way, whenever Jada starts talking, I'm sure that it's going to shake up the timeline yet again. So I cannot wait to see whatever it is she's going to say. Now, I wanted to talk about what's going on with Miss COVID, okay? As you know, Florida, Texas, a lot of other states, Georgia, are experiencing really high rates. I think that Florida touched 10,000 cases in one day. Now let's look at some of the things that Florida is saying about COVID. Let's hear what they're chanting. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. And this is really rich coming from them. My body, my choice. That's what they're saying. My body, my choice when it comes to just putting on a mask. They say, I guess, I don't have to wear a mask because it's my body and it's my goddamn choice. Now, the reason why this is rich to me is because when people are, asking for, hey, can I have rights over my own goddamn body, reproductive rights and shit like that, and they use my body, my choice to get that message across, conservatives act like they have no idea what they're talking about. It's just like, wow, no, we're not going to give that to you. But when it comes to wearing masks, and it's just like, girl, it's not even just your body, sis. You're actually going to be spreading with your nasty ass droplets. You're going to be spreading this shit around. So it's not just your goddamn body, because I promise you, if it was just your body, I would, I wouldn't care. Like, oh, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care at all. If viruses didn't work how viruses work, and you were just the only one going to be affected by that shit, if you wanted to be careless, yes, girl, do it. I wouldn't give a fuck. The only thing I'd be worried about in that case are the healthcare professionals who honestly shouldn't have to be dealing with your dumb ass anyway. But yeah, other than that, no, I would be like, girl, do what you want to do, please. And just make sure you stay over there, keep it over there, make sure y'all, line up in y'all petri dish and just, yes, your body, your choice. But I just thought it was really rich coming from them, especially since they act like they can't understand how or why somebody would use that phrase or terminology. So I thought that was interesting. Now look at this shit. Bar lives matter. This shit is in Texas, okay? And where the cases are ridiculous as well. Dumb girls said bar lives matter. And it's just, I feel like I'm living in Bizarro World or some shit like that, like in an alternate dimension. Every time they co-opt Black Lives Matter for some other bullshit, I think it's dehumanizing as hell. But then when they say bar lives matter, it just, I feel like my brain is gonna I feel like it's gonna fucking explode from how stupid. It's just like, if stupidity is as contagious as COVID, girl, I'm staying in my fucking house till 2050. I cannot believe I'm sitting up here seeing Save Our Spirits. This is also in Texas. Save Our Spirits and stop killing small businesses. And it's just like, wow, I wish America had love, and this much love for human beings as they do for fucking money and businesses and shit. I wish that the government worked in a way that was sensible, that was logical, that was very much based on common sense to provide people with the things that they need and not corporations with the bailouts and tax cuts that they fucking want. Literally, it's like we're living in an alternate reality. I think it's absolutely crazy that the United States numbers look like this, right? I mean, 50 odd thousand cases in one day. Ridiculous, right? And they're trying to open shit back up. But then you look at these other countries, I think Canada's in there, France is in there, Australia's in there. You look at these other countries compared to us, it's just like, wow. Canada crushed theirs because wearing a mask is not political. I hate it here. I hate it here. That's all I'm gonna say, girl, before I start getting depressed. Make sure you check out patreon.com/AsianExpression. I really appreciate you guys watching, tuning in. I hope that you have an amazing and very safe weekend. Love you all so much. Make sure you have a good goddamn evening.